Lesson: National and Regional Data Protection Laws and Standards. Understanding national and regional data protection laws and standards is crucial for professionals aspiring to become certified data privacy and protection auditors. These laws provide the framework and guidelines necessary for safeguarding personal data and ensuring compliance in a globalized economy. With the increasing integration of digital technologies, the landscape of data protection is becoming more complex, necessitating a deep understanding of both national and regional regulations. This lesson aims to provide actionable insights, practical tools, and frameworks to enhance proficiency in navigating these laws and ensuring data protection compliance. A key starting point in understanding data protection is recognizing the General Data Protection Regulation, which is one of the most comprehensive and widely recognized data protection regulations globally. Adopted by the European Union in 2018, the GDPR sets a high standard for data privacy, with stringent requirements on how personal data should be collected, stored, and processed. For instance, the regulation mandates that organizations obtain explicit consent from individuals before processing their data, and grants individuals the right to access and erase their data. Non-compliance can result in hefty fines, up to 4% of a company's annual global turnover, or €20 million, whichever is greater. Professionals must familiarize themselves with the GDPR's principles and requirements to effectively audit and ensure compliance within organizations. Beyond the GDPR, the United States presents a more fragmented approach with sector-specific regulations like the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act for healthcare data and the Gramm-Leach-Bliley Act for financial institutions. Each law has its own set of requirements and enforcement mechanisms. HIPAA, for example, emphasizes the protection of patient data, requiring healthcare providers to implement administrative, physical, and technical safeguards. Meanwhile, the GLBA mandates financial institutions to explain their information sharing practices and safeguard sensitive data. Understanding these sector-specific regulations is vital for professionals working in industries governed by these laws to ensure compliance and protect sensitive information effectively. In Asia, the Personal Data Protection Act of Singapore and the Personal Information Protection Act of South Korea are notable examples of national data protection laws. Singapore's PDPA covers the collection, use, and disclosure of personal data by organizations in a way that recognizes both the right of individuals to protect their personal data and the need of organizations to collect, use, or disclose personal data for legitimate purposes. South Korea's PIPA, known for its stringent requirements, mandates the encryption of personal data and imposes heavy penalties for data breaches. These laws exemplify the diverse approaches to data protection across different regions, highlighting the need for professionals to tailor compliance strategies to specific national contexts. One practical tool for ensuring compliance with these laws is the implementation of a robust data protection framework. The ISO/IEC 27701 standard, an extension of the IEC 27001 standard, provides guidelines for establishing, implementing, maintaining, and continually improving a privacy information management system. This framework helps organizations manage personal data effectively and comply with data protection regulations by providing a structured approach to risk management and data protection controls. By adopting ISO/IEC 27701, organizations can systematically address the requirements of various data protection laws and demonstrate compliance to stakeholders, including regulators and customers. Another valuable tool is the use of data protection impact assessments, which are particularly emphasized under the GDPR. A DPIA is a process designed to help organizations identify and minimize the data protection risks of a project or system. Conducting a DPIA involves assessing the necessity and proportionality of data processing, identifying risks to data subjects, and determining measures to address those risks. A practical step-by-step application involves defining the scope of the DPIA, describing the data processing activities, identifying potential risks, evaluating the impacts, and implementing mitigation strategies. Regularly conducting DPIAs not only ensures compliance, but also enhances an organization's ability to manage data protection risks proactively. Training and awareness programs are also essential components of an effective data protection strategy. Organizations must educate employees about data protection laws and their responsibilities in safeguarding personal data. Training programs should cover the principles of data protection, the specific requirements of relevant laws, and best practices for handling personal data. Case studies of data breaches, such as the Cambridge Analytica scandal, where personal data was misused for political advertising, can be used to illustrate the consequences of non-compliance and the importance of adhering to data protection standards. Continuous training ensures that employees remain informed about the latest developments in data protection and reinforces a culture of compliance within the organization. Furthermore, the appointment of a data protection officer is a critical step in ensuring compliance with data protection laws. The GDPR, for instance, requires certain organizations to designate a DPO to oversee data protection activities and ensure adherence to the regulation's requirements. The DPO serves as the point of contact between the organization and regulatory authorities, monitors compliance, provides advice on data protection matters, and conducts audits to assess the effectiveness of data protection measures. Appointing a qualified DPO helps organizations navigate the complexities of data protection regulations and maintain compliance in a dynamic regulatory environment. In addition to national and regional laws, industry-specific standards, such as the Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard, play a crucial role in data protection. PCI DSS is a set of security standards designed to ensure that all companies that accept, process, store, or transmit credit card information maintain a secure environment. Compliance with PCI DSS involves implementing measures such as encryption, access controls, and regular security testing to protect cardholder data. For professionals in the payment industry, adherence to PCI DSS is essential to prevent data breaches and maintain customer trust. To address real-world challenges effectively, professionals must adopt a proactive approach to data protection. This involves regularly reviewing and updating data protection policies, conducting audits to assess compliance, and implementing technological solutions to enhance data security. Technologies such as data encryption, anonymization, and tokenization can be employed to protect personal data from unauthorized access and breaches. Additionally, leveraging artificial intelligence and machine learning can enhance data protection efforts by automating risk assessments and detecting anomalies in data processing activities. By staying abreast of technological advancements and incorporating them into data protection strategies, professionals can enhance their proficiency in safeguarding personal data. In conclusion, understanding and navigating national and regional data protection laws and standards are essential for professionals aspiring to become certified data privacy and protection auditors. By familiarizing themselves with comprehensive regulations like the GDPR, sector-specific laws, and industry standards, professionals can ensure compliance and effectively protect personal data. Implementing robust data protection frameworks, such as ISO IEC 27701, conducting regular DPIAs, and investing in training and awareness programs are practical steps to enhance data protection efforts. Appointing a qualified DPO and leveraging technological solutions further strengthen an organization's data protection strategy. As the digital landscape continues to evolve, staying informed about the latest developments in data protection laws and adopting proactive measures will be crucial for professionals in this field.